Hello, hello, hello! I'm Cheesy Overlord 27, and today I have another D&D story for you guys. If you have already read the title, this is going to be Chain Predicament. I'll explain that in a minute. Real quick, subscribe, icon, you know, guys, what that means. And also, you remember Shifter? He was in a video quite a while ago. I'm sorry, I said his name wrong. His name is Glitch. I am sorry. There'll be another video explaining why that, but this one is just heads up, letting you know his name is Glitch, not Shifter. Uh, yeah. So, let me give you a little info of my D&D story for today. So what happened was my original D&D group, the one for my first video, I don't know how to do icon. My first group canceled on me, so I can't go that one. So I found a new group. They were in the middle of a session, and this is where I came in. So I will tell you what they were doing, and then when I got introduced as well. Here we go. um, oh, sorry, background. I'll just sit down. So, how it started was I came to a store called Mythic Escapes. If you guys live here live in Cathlamet, in the mall, the abandoned mall, as I like to call it, because there's like barely any stores. So where was so yeah. So I came in. They were in the middle of a battle, like the last one. However, this one was much shorter and a good fight. So they, so there's a black dragon on top of a spire. About 8 kobolds. If you don't know what kobold is, it's basically servants for dragons, like little dragon people. There's 8 of them. One, I think, it got killed, and also how they got there was because they pissed off a mayor, I think, using his deck of many things too many times, then sent him off to do 3 tasks. One was finding a 4-foot mushroom. Apparently, it was living. Yeah, so they're right now. Their plan was to teleport the dragon into a different plane of existence. They had an item that could do that. However, you had to be really close. So their idea was, oh my word, this was like so stupid. What they did was they decided to throw the guy that had the item and have him punch the dragon. Yeah, that's what happened. so so I came in. The one guy just killed 2 kobolds with a single swipe. I think, yeah. So then, they're just going around killing people. At one point, their wizard, I would say, wizard cleric, I can't remember, casts a flight spell over the dragonborn fighter. So he, like something. I can't remember exactly what the flying was for, even though they were gonna throw him. Um, at one point, the wizard threw a fireball, killed a kobold, did a little bit of damage to the dragon. And keep in mind, this is a black dragon, which sprays acid. I believe it was a young one, I believe. Young or an adult. So, where was it? Oh, yeah. So, they just, he threw a fireball. One guy's on top of a hill trying to kill some guys off. So then, it was time for this plan to go through. So, the wizard cast flight and then, pushed him off, I would say. He flew up, and I forgot to mention, he was 100 feet away and 30 feet up. So, he literally was thrown, punches the dragon, and then he disappears. It's just like, okay. So, now I'm just waiting for them to kill off the rest of the kobolds. And then there was this mushroom trying to run away, I believe. So, he's just trying to get the boats. They managed to kill off the others. So, at this point, the GM was still trying to figure out how to introduce me into the story. At one point, they were near a cliff, I think, and there was a hole. So I kept telling like one guy, like, I'm definitely gonna be in that hole. No, I was in the hole. I wasn't in the hole, but apparently it was eggs, and then that's I think. So at that point, they're still trying to get the mushroom, and the party consisted of a rogue, I think a fighter, um, no, sorry, a rogue, a monk, a wizard, and I think a fighter as well. No, paladin. Sorry, and paladin. So now, so the rogue got introduced. I'm guessing the last campaign that he did. So like, and he fought, so they trust him for some weird reason. So where was I? Oh yeah. So so GM said after the rogue went inside to gather all the loot the dragon had, he said I was chained up to the ceiling and muffled. There was a joke; it was a ball gag, but like we clarified it was a cloth gag. No, sorry. Wait, did I say that? Yeah. So a cloth gagging me. So I'm like probably like 50 feet up in the air, chained up. So like the rogue's the only one in there. Oh yeah, now I remember. The paladin is a earth elemental. Keep that. I think keep that. Never mind. So there's an earth elemental fighter, dragonborn monk, drunken, I believe, and a wizard. Can't remember what species. And I'm a tiefling rogue named Ia. If you remember from my last video, I'm using that character because it had more experience. Managed to bump it up to level 7. That way it didn't instant die. Where was? Oh yeah. So I'm chained up to the ceiling. So the rope is helping me down. Loses his grip. Fall. Take 2 points of damage. And like my new health was like 64. Yeah, 64. So like I just took 2 points of damage from just falling 50 feet. So I'm just like still laying there, gagged and chained. And the other guys are trying to get the stupid the evil mushroom, whom that's trying to run away from them. Oh yeah. So just a little side note of like, so I'm still like laying on the ground, I'm gagged. So outside, the other players are trying to get the mushroom. That like so the monk grabs the mushroom, ties him up. Apparently, apparently it was loose. The mushroom managed to get out and get into the water. He was flipping the bird at them. Um, just keep in mind these are grown adults for my companions, so I was expecting that. So he's just floating, just bouncing up and down, becoming a warlog. So the players are trying to get him. Finally, the rogue gags me, asks me, "Who am I?" And I say, "I'm yeah." And he was like wanting to rob from me, but he couldn't see any stuff on me. And I looked around and I noticed my stuff was with the treasure. So I lied, rolled for it, failed. He did not believe a word. Yeah. So, and then like the GM told me to roll some percentile dice, and I got Storm Giant Strength, I think. Yeah. So I'm still chained up. They have not unlocked me yet. The GM, in his mind, he's thinking they'll unlock him a little bit later when they have a little bit of time. And there's only one rogue one rogue available at the time. I'm a rogue, however, I'm chained up with none of my stuff. So, so the rogue thought, let's just gag her again. So, gags me again. I'm just like, Rrr. So, the GM's just cracking up that they gag me again. So, they finally, back over to where the other guys were. They were getting the mushroom, and I was sort of joking around and saying, like, and then they pull off the top. Ironically, I was foreshadowing.
They literally pulled off the top. The monk still had his flying power for some reason. He grabs the mushroom by its top. He rolls, fails, and up comes his top. And remember, they're trying to capture him, and he bruises very easily. He was already screaming. He was like, "Ah! You ripped off my head!" But he only speak Draconic, I believe. Yeah, Draconic. So he's just screaming in the water with the Earth Elemental palette. So he manages to get him up. The wizard does cure wounds, helps him with his top. I'm still laying on the ground, gagged again. So I finally, so I'm still there. So he's just like staring at me, and then like the Earth Elemental finally comes in, and like they're just talking like what we should do with her and so forth. So I told Jim I want to try to stand up and try to break the lock from the rocks. I managed to get up, and I had like a 21 for roll. I managed to dent the lock. The Rose didn't notice. However, the Earth Elemental did. So now, at this point, everyone's inside. The wizard took away the mushroom, and he's the only peacekeeper in the group. Everyone's just screaming. So I'm still, like, locked up, and I'm playing nice because I really want to be unlocked. So they're just, like, staring at me, doing nothing. CM's still laughing his head off that they have not unlocked me yet. And so, like, so the road says, like, if you dent the lock too much, I can't pick it and open it for you. Then I realized, like, oh yeah, I can do that. So I stopped doing that. At that point, I think they ungagged me again, which, he knifed it off, and then, like, I'm ungagged, so, like, saying I'm Ia again, because now everyone doesn't separately so I'm Ia, and then, like, they said, well, we're just gonna take everything and go. And it was like, wondering, could, like, you at least take this up with you? So, at this point, we were traveling, got to the cart. So, the soldier puts me up, the paladin, the Earth Elemental, I'll just say him. So, he puts me up against the cart. The mushroom's unconscious in the wagon. So, they finally ungag me for the fourth time! Oh, I forgot to mention they gagged me again. So the GM's still cracking up. They haven't unlocked me. So I'm like laying there, and soldier asked me 3 questions. Who am I? Why was I there? And if we give you back your weapons, what are you going to kill us? I tell him, first off, my name's Ia. Second, I will not kill you with the weapons. I just want to be unlocked. And third, I got there because I was sort of in the same situation as them. Like, what I told him was, I sort of pissed off the mayor as well. But mine was a little worse. I told him, like, well, I sort of blew up one of the mayor's houses. I was trying something to stick back to me, did it. So I blew up the house. It's like, you blew up a house? Yeah. For what? A map I was needing. So, I'm still chained up. And, I asked the GM if there was any chance of it being loose. It was locked at my ankles. So I am just like sitting there, still chained up, can't do anything. So like they put me in the back of the wagon, ran off, the road pick locking, the Earth Elemental was going to smash it, out of the road got there first. So he's pick locking the lock, and then all of a sudden he sees these dragon symbols. It was an arcanic trap. Basically a dragon trap. So the lock explodes! Yay! Exploded. And somehow I took 20 points of damage from a lock exploding. And like everyone in like a 20-foot radius got death for 5 hours. So I'm finally free, and I'm hearing impaired now, and I'm just like, they finally gave all my stuff back. Let's see what else. Yeah, so that happened. They set up camp. Was just talking over with the mushroom. Like apparently it was the last of his kind. I felt pretty sorry for the poor mushroom. And what the mayor had in mind for the mushroom was chopping them up and use them for soup. That's really so bad. So after that, we went to bed and then I left. That's pretty much it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.